What's up, Saiyan Army, and welcome to the video. Today we're going to be doing a Q&A. Last video I asked you guys for questions, and today we're going to be answering them. So what you're seeing on the screen now is some footage that we had left over from San Diego Comic-Con, some vlog footage that never really made it to the internets. So I decided instead of you guys watching your typical training footage, I will add this instead. During this trip, we also met up with my friend and online client, Kevin. Just got to Universal Studios with Kevin. You guys remember him? He was in I met him through Han the last time we went to LA, and he's also my new client. Not new client, we just finished, we're on our last 12 weeks. He lost how much weight?
14 pounds.
14 pounds? And what about your PRs?
365 for 5 on squat.
For 5?
Yeah.
Damn. You told me just 365. I thought you just went for a 1 rep max.
No, 5.
Okay, he's repping out 365. Yeah, on his 12th week of dieting, 15 pounds down.
Best coach ever.
They put in the work. I just keep it simple. Question number 1. I understand that there is a certain level you can go before you have to stop, but what do you have to do to deal with the pain after a workout? My muscle tenses up and I can't move a lot. Hope you can help me. So without knowing all the details, first off, it can be a bunch of things. It can be you're not stretching enough, you're not hydrated, you're not getting enough sleep, maybe your macros are off, maybe your form is really bad and you're not doing the exercises properly. But without knowing everything, I would just say first off, make sure you're stretching post-workout. If it sounds like you're cramping post-workout and you're getting, when you tell me muscle tenses up a lot and you can't move it, I'm assuming that you mean that your muscles are cramping. So 1, you want to make sure that you're stretching post-workout. 2, you want to make sure that you're staying hydrated. Maybe drink some Gatorade, get some electrolytes into your system that can help with cramping. Other than that, understand that metabolic fatigue is a factor in muscle hypertrophy. So as the saying goes, no pain, no gain is correct to a certain extent. Hello Gokuflex, I was wondering, do you have any tips and tricks to get good gains at home since I don't have access to a gym? Now watch any of my at-home workouts. All I use are a set of dumbbells, a bench, and a pull-up bar. Those are the 3 that I recommend to make good gains at home. However, yes, you can do body weight workouts. Yes, you can do calisthenics. It doesn't really matter, and it's really dependent on what your goals are. But for me and my home workouts, that's the bare minimum that I recommend. So just watch any of those videos, or YouTube any calisthenic type videos, or YouTube any body weight, and you'll be perfectly fine. Hey man, would really appreciate it if you did a video on supplements, like top 3 must needed. For someone like me, I don't want to rely on them a whole lot. Really appreciate your tips and motivation. So here's my top 3 supplements. Number 1 is going to be Creatine Monohydrate. There's tons of studies. Creatine is the most studied supplement on the market. You guys probably heard it a bunch of times. 5 grams Creatine Monohydrate daily is an effective dose. Don't need to load it, backload it, or anything. There's no specific timing that you need to take it. Just take it once a day, 5 grams, and you're good to go. Studies have shown that it can increase your strength and performance in the gym, and it's so cheap that I think it's worth giving a try for any of you guys who haven't tried creatine. Second supplement, omega-3 fatty acids. Now again, just like creatine, it's a very highly studied, which is why I recommend it. So what does omega-3 fatty acids do? It can help lower your blood pressure, reduce triglycerides. It can reduce the likelihood of you getting a stroke or a heart attack. And if you live someplace where, or you just don't eat a lot of fish in general, I definitely would recommend it. For me, I eat a lot of fish, so I supplement on and off with it, just mainly on days when I don't eat fish. Supplement number 3. Now this isn't a supplement that's necessary at all, and understand that all supplements are not necessary. There's no mandatory supplement. You can go in the gym, just drink water, work out hard, eat all your macros, hit your macros, and you'll be just fine and you'll make a ton of gains. But for me, the 3rd supplement would have to be pre-workout. For me, I noticed that coffee won't give me that feeling of, just wanting to go over 9,000, but taking a scoop of pre-workout before the gym just picks me up and makes me just want to kill these weights. And for me, I noticed that pre-workout, although it's not mandatory whatsoever, a lot of people are against pre-workout. I know for me, it's helped me a lot just get my ass in the gym on days when I don't feel like it. Yes, coffee works as well. Yes, caffeine tablets work as well. Yes, smashing your head on the wall can work, although it's not recommended, but those are my top 3. What is your favorite anime besides DBZ? 1 will be Hunter x Hunter. I highly recommend it. If you guys haven't watched it, go and watch it. You will not regret it. Number 2 is an anime that I just finished watching recently, and I really liked it just because of how different it was, and that is Tokyo Ghoul. Definitely recommend that. Now, a lot of you guys are gonna wonder why I haven't mentioned Naruto or Fillaruto, and that's exactly the reason why. So Naruto, I'm actually finally finishing up. They went into their dream state with like 20 back-to-back fillers, and I just stopped watching it because that's way too much. But I think Naruto would have easily been top 3 if it wasn't for all the fillers. But for me personally, even if you skip it and have to go through the list of the fillers that you can skip, it's just way too many. So my third one is gonna be Attack on Titan. Season 2 was lit. What's your opinion on the keto diet? Now, I think it's very individualized and it definitely depends on the person. I have and coach clients that are on it because that's, you know, how they want to diet, and they've had great results. I've had clients that do If It Fits Your Macros, and where they balance all macros out individually, they just don't get rid of all carbs, and they do just fine as well. So I definitely think it's dependent on the individual. For me personally, I just like carbs too much. I'm not gonna cut out sushi, cookies, Oreos, all that stuff. I haven't seen any data showing that keto diet is better than any other diet at all. And let's say studies do come out that show that keto dieting, you know, can increase your bench press 5 or 10 more pounds. For me and my life and the way I like to live and eat, I just like carbs too much. So if you're that type of person that doesn't need carbs, you know, can just live happily off of fat and proteins, and you're totally fine with that, you feel great, and this is something that you can turn into a lifestyle, then good on you, keep going. But I think it's definitely dependent on the person. Last question. So if you guys aren't caught up with Dragon Ball Super or plan on watching it later and don't want spoilers, I'll see you guys in the next video. But if you guys are all caught up with Dragon Ball Super, this is gonna be a super question. So hope Goku and Vegeta go infused to Gogeta to fuck up Kefla. Right, bro? Nice video, by the way. So first off, I like Broly better. I'm not sexist whatsoever, but you know, I just like the OG legendary Super Saiyan, and that was Broly. I'm not a huge fan of, you know, Kale's Berserk form. Although I do think it's kind of cool that they brought it back in some way. And I do think it's cool that they just have female Saiyans in general, because this whole time we thought that they were only guys. But yes, I hope that Goku and Vegeta fuse. I think bringing Gogeta, even Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, back into the mix would be definitely epic, even though he's technically weaker than Vegito because the Potara fusion is stronger. Overall, I still want to see Jiren and Goku team up and battle the Grand Priest, because I think that guy is still evil, and I think Zeno would definitely want to see a fight between them three. I definitely want to see Goku's Ultra Instinct form back in action. We only got like just a little taste, a little appetizer of what's to come, and I want to see more of his Ultra Instinct form. So anyways, that's the end of the video. Comment down below Gogeta or Vegito if you made it to the end, whichever one you like better. And also, as always, comment down any video suggestions that you have for future videos, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Much love, chance and honor. Aloha.